Snatch. In this video I'll be showing you how to set up the bot to start searching and accepting offers. The first thing we'll need to do is create a search filter, which will allow the bot to determine which offers you want to be accepted and which offers you do not want to be accepted. The first thing we'll need to do is click the Create New Filter button. After clicking the Create New Filter button, you'll be taken to this page. Once you're on this page, the first step is to choose the stations that you want to work from. To do this, simply find the station code and tap the station code until it appears blue. You'll see the number of stations enabled above the stations. If you're unable to find the station code for the station you want to work from, you can show the full name of the station by clicking the Show Full Name switch. After pressing this, you'll then see the full name of each station has been listed. After enabling the stations that you want to work from, we'll then move down to the next option, which is the work time. This is the earliest you want to start working and the latest you want to finish working. To set this value, you want to move the left slider to the start time. In this example, I'm going to be starting at 9:30 a.m. and I'm going to be finishing at 4:30 p.m. This means that any offer which is scheduled to start before 9:30 a.m. would be rejected, and any offer that's scheduled to finish after 4:30 p.m. would also be rejected. Only offers which fall between this window will be accepted. The next option we'll need to configure is a price range. This allows you to determine how much you want to be paid for each block. Once again, it's a range option, so you have a minimum price amount and a maximum price amount. We'll set this in the same way we've just set the work time, and in this example I'm going to be accepting any offer that's $38 or more in price and beneath $42 in price. Any offer that does not fall within this price range would also be rejected. The last step we need to configure is a minimum arrival time. This allows you to set the minimum notice you'll need to be able to attend a block. For example, in this situation, I'll be setting it to 15 minutes, which means that any block that starts within 15 minutes would be rejected, as it would not be enough time to arrive at the station on time. Finally, you want to give the filter a name, which will allow you to identify the filter at a later date. This is a filter I'll be using from Monday to Friday, so I'm going to be calling it appropriately Monday through Friday. After completing all the fields, you'll then want to go ahead and press the Save Filter button, which will then save the filter to the filters list in the search page. To enable this filter, you then want to click the Choose a Filter button and select the filter we've just created. This filter will now be enabled and will be used to accept offers. After creating and enabling a search filter, we'll then move over to the Search Profiles section. Search profiles allow you to control the speed of the bot and at what times throughout the hour the bot will be searching. By default, 5 search profiles have been created for you. To select one of these search profiles, click the Search Profile dropdown, where you'll see these 5 profiles have been listed. To choose a different search profile, you can do so by simply clicking the name of the profile you want to enable. After clicking on the name of the profile you want to enable, this profile will now be enabled and will be used while searching. Should you wish to create a custom search profile, you can do so by clicking the Create New Profile button. After clicking the Create New Profile button, you'll be taken to this page. Once you're on this page, the first option to configure is the profile speed. This is the amount of taps per second the bot should perform while running using this profile. To set this value, simply drag the slider until it reaches the desired amount of taps per second. In this example, I'm going to be using 12 taps per second, which is 12 times the speed of the regular Amazon Flex app. Having a higher profile speed will make it easier to outcompete other drivers. However, it's important you find the right speed balance, as using higher speeds reduces the amount of time windows you can enable, as Amazon enforced a limit of 1800 refreshes per hour before you're forced to pause. After setting the profile speed, we'll then go ahead to the time windows section, where you'll see the amount of time windows you're able to enable at the chosen speed. You'll then see the available time windows, which is the full hour split up into 30-second intervals. You'll see the popularity of each interval in the blocks found percentage section. For example, the time window between 30 minutes and 30 seconds and 31 minutes is the most popular time window of the hour, where 19.26% of the blocks are released. You want to pick the time windows you want to enable by pressing the Enable switch alongside it. You don't have to pick the most popular time windows, as these may vary for your area. In my area, 30 minutes and 30 seconds until the 1 minute window is a good time window, as is 30 seconds to 1 minute, as is 6 minutes till 6:30 minutes, as well as 31 minutes to 31 minutes and 30 seconds, and also the 1 minute till 1 minute and 30 seconds window is useful to me. It's important to take note of times where blocks are being found and where blocks are not being found, as you'll be able to disable the windows where blocks aren't being found and replace them with windows where blocks could be found. After selecting the time windows you wish to enable, you'll then go down at the bottom where you'll be asked to give the profile a name. This will allow you to refer to this profile at a later date. Since I'm working in the LA area, I'm going to be calling this search profile LA, and then you want to go ahead and click the Save Profile button. After clicking the Save Profile button, you'll be taken back to the search page, where if you go to the Search Profile dropdown, you'll see the LA search profile that we just created is visible. I'm then going to go ahead and enable this profile the same way we did the default profiles by simply selecting it. After creating the search filter and choosing the search profile you wish to use, you then want to go back to the top of the search page and press the Start button. After pressing the Start button, the bot will begin searching and will continue to search until you press the Stop button. The bot will also continue to search regardless of whether or not you're signed in to Snatch or have the app open on your phone. When you're on this page, you'll be able to see blocks that have been accepted in the Accepted section. If you wish to see blocks that have been lost, which means they've been accepted by another driver before Snatch was able to capture them, you can do so by clicking the Lost section. If you wish to see blocks that have been rejected since they didn't meet the filter you're using, you can do so by clicking the Rejected section. After you've accepted the blocks you wish to accept, you then want to go ahead and press the Stop Searching button, which will stop the bot from searching. After stopping searching, if you wish to review the logs from previous searches, you can do so by clicking the See Previous Logs button. After clicking this button, you'll be able to see logs from all your previous searches, which will allow you to determine the time windows which have been successful and the time windows which have not been successful. You can then use this to modify your search profile in order to improve it and increase the amount of blocks you accept over time. This concludes our video on setting up FlexSnatch to start accepting offers. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please contact FlexSnatch support.